Very good evening and glad to have you join us on NTA Channel 5 News at 7. I am Blessing Damfulani. The federal government has declared Wednesday, 1st May 2024, public holiday to commemorate this year's Workers' Day. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, who made the declaration, in a statement, reiterated the need for excellence, efficiency, and equity in all spheres of labor. Tunji-Ojo reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to fostering a culture of innovation, productivity, and inclusivity in the workplace. While acknowledging the contribution of workers, the minister called for proactive measures to mitigate adverse effects of climate change through synergy in the implementation of policies that promote well-being in the workplace and in building a nation guided by the principles of integrity, diligence, and compassion. He urged Nigerians to remain committed to the renewed hope agenda and wishes workers a happy celebration. The Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, has launched the federal government performance bond, making it one of the agencies of the government to first domesticate the performance management system. Charles Alpha reports that the value reorientation, a hybrid training, was organized for NTA staff on grade level 14 and above. And the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has deregulated the prices of meters deployed under the Meter Asset Provider Scheme MAP with effect from May 1st, 2024. The Commission says this is to enable customers acquire meters from MAPs of their choice based on competitive open market prices determined from transparent bidding frameworks. In an order signed by the chairman of Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Sanusi Garba, NEC states that the regulation also follows the request made by the meter asset providers, local meter manufacturers, and assemblers for a further review of meter prices in consideration of significant changes in foreign exchange rate and inflation rate, which constrains the ability to supply meters at the approved regulated prices. The Commission says it notes the need for the efficient pricing of meters to respond more quickly to changes in macroeconomic parameters, particularly exchange rates. By this order, all electricity distribution companies are ensured to ensure the effective and seamless integration of smart meters deployed by meter asset providers with discuss head-end system and meter data management system. And following the release of the 2024 UTME results by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, which states that 75% of the candidates scored below 200. Hadiz Godwin Ebune reports on the general conduct of the examination.
A total of 1,842,464 results were released out of the 1,904,189 who sat for the examination. Some of the candidates say they have no idea why their results have not yet been released by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board.
I've been trying to check since yesterday. We are not able to check.
The result is not yet out. I still checked yesterday. They said it's not available for now.
I say her result is not ready yet. JAMB has not yet released her own result. As of the time that I'm speaking with you, her own result is not ready yet.
I recharged like 500 naira. They send me the code that they're using confirming the result. I keep sending them my registration number. They keep eating my 15 naira till the 500 finish. What they keep telling me, hold on. They not send me my JAMB result. So I was confused. I don't know what is going on.
Registrar, Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, Professor Ishak Oloyede, who clarifies the concerns about the acclaimed general failure also gave a breakdown of the conduct of the 2024 Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board examination.
And we are withholding the result of 64,000, not withholding. We have not released the result of 64,624. 2,896 are under investigation for verification problem. Those are those that we suspect that those who registered with us were not those who appeared for the exam. We have been able to prove to some of them at those caught in the act who were seen at the center. Many of them confessed that they were not the one who registered. They wanted to try whether it would be possible, but we had no time to be scrutinizing them. Just set them aside. After the exam now, we are going to subject the finger. We took the fingers, the new fingerprint of those who appeared.
Professor Oloyede reiterated that the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board is committed to eliminating examination misconduct at the registration point and during its examinations. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
And the role of hunters in fighting crimes and criminality remains paramount as a credible boost to conventional security agencies, especially with their vast knowledge of the forest landscape. Asebe Williams reports that this was the focus of a security summit by the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Services in Abuja.
Findings show that hunters have exhibited gallantry in their onslaught against criminal elements through destruction of kidnappers' den in the forest, rescue of kidnapped victims from captivity, and provision of local surveillance in the hinterlands. These, among other efforts to complement regular security outfits, many agree is the much-needed remedy to crime detection and prevention.
Tackling of crime or security challenges holistic is now more focused on creating partnerships between government agencies, non-governmental agencies, host communities, traditional security organizations, corporate and individual entities.
This thing underscores the critical challenges that our nation faces securing our vast forested region for the period of insecurity, kidnapping, and illegal mining. It is a team that is deeply interwoven with visions and the purpose for the establishment of NHFSS.
These summit participants say could not have come at a better time to intensify the battle against rising crime wave.
All the government established security agencies should see the voluntary security agencies like others as their colleagues know their enemies.
It's for all of us, especially new practitioners, to help Nigerian workers secure assets from disappearance.
Dignitaries present, including the representative of the Inspector General of the Nigerian Police Force and traditional rulers, maintain that local security is crucial and the need to deploy men of the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service is at the heart of tackling rural security breaches. In Abuja, Asebe Williams, NTA News.
Societal growth and development is hinged on the collaborative efforts of members. To this end, the coordinator, Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, AMMC, Felix Amechi Obua, has called on residents of the Federal Capital Territory to join hands with the federal government to rebuild the territory to international standards. Odiri Oburu Arutere reports that the coordinator made the call when he embarked on a tour.
Leveraging on the FCT minister's mandate of lifting the face of the nation's capital to an enviable sight like that of her counterparts across the globe, The coordinator, Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, AMC, Phyllis Amechi Obwa, assures residents of having an ideal modern city with full implementation of the Abuja Master Plan.
We have been going around to see exactly what is happening in the city. Luckily for us, we were able to cut a criminal who incidentally happens to be one of our staff of Parks and Recreation, who was busy cutting down the trees that beautify the cities. It was an eyesore what Parks and Recreation was able to plant for how many years. A tree that we have grown up, you see a staff cutting down almost a stretch of the road. And luckily for us, one Abubakar, we were able to arrest him. And as I speak to you, we have handed him over to the police, and all the necessary action must be taken. This will serve as a deterrent to all those people who are choosing to sabotage the good effort of the minister and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Lamenting the level of vandalism of public facilities like the manhole covers, street lights, amongst others, by hoodlums, he says it is alarming and must be put to an end. He equally wants those obstructing and slowing down the ongoing dual carriageway project embarked upon by the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike.
Take a trip to Apo to see exactly what is happening there. You can see within that area, the minister is building a very fresh new road, but that road has been occupied by these Apo mechanics and artisans. So we went there to see for ourselves and see how best we can do to relocate all these artisans who have covered almost all the roads.
In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
It's sports time. Now let's join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
With the appointment of ace winger Finidi George as the head coach of three-time African champions Nigeria Super Eagles, sport enthusiasts in the FCT are confident that there will be great transformation as he will introduce some tactics that will take the team to greater heights.
I must confess it, and I'm delighted to have Finidi George as our erudite and dynamic indigenous coach. I think with the presence of Finidi George in the Super Eagles, there will be great transformation.
Presently, I think he has undergone his coaching career recently. By his profile, I think he can be able to carry Super Eagles, carry Nigeria along.
Appointing a Nigerian coach, a Nigerian born coach, that's the very beautiful thing. Not going to Europe or finding a new coach somewhere else. It takes cost, it helps the team in terms of languages, how to communicate with the coach. At least the coach knows the languages the Nigerian players speak. You know, it will be easy.
George, who spent 20 months as assistant to Jose Pesuru, took charge of the squad in interim capacity during 2 international friendly matches in Morocco last month. Meanwhile, the organizer of the French Women's League has announced the team of the season as the season reached a crescendo. Due to her superlative performance this season, Nigeria Super Falcons and Paris FC feminine goalkeeper Chiamaka Inadozie prominently featured on the list. With Sports Brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
Many thanks for watching the English version of the news at 7. Up next is translation. Good evening.
Omi agbajaje azaba jilo ba je ba chi ba we wize ko yin kwa we nwonana yiwo abadanu atuko natuko isha ndaje zuma woniye wago bagnayi ansu onko bele gbamapia ko yin pie gbon kakara gwamnati la shinta tnutnya jinga ko atnutni na baige epa yipe shinta atnutnya bo minister atnutun amia nu ayiwo olubumi tunji ojo woni ga ogbe nkoyin wen ku gba atnutun jin nge ba jin tuntun ngai chi adna npeje de wen ga je gwamnati mpache na mwana na lo kwa jege zaho yin wo jin gwamnati tnutun jin wo agmadalo nanu wo gwamnati mumui nu amun abi ayakpe nu ayekpe zan ba kwa lo ngbai nu ayekpe zan ba adnagban igna ko pelo nu apabu igbe nge jami nu akako nyele yin kola kun Hadiza Godwin Ebune wona le sheba we be na bedai wa gan ge na ntaji abi mba ka mumuye nyele shi tnaba che atnu bwasun mba tembi ba jiko nlotaji ngun aban ayun ku gange azaho njesun mba batemi mba je bayan yon amabaku ayewu pe nge bayelo bajokowe gajiza mbedai wachige shunwe gban kakara tami kwanu kuchun apma mba lo nu fasan zai nu akunsunba nu azanu ko ibedo nu ahwi koto nu atishi bailolon ntigana ba jin ba kala ga azaguzagui aje ntuge ba nwe mwai lolo osa mba jinlo ba shan kuchi nchei Asebe Williams nwa bishop awo be na ye ji chei tuko tu nu afasan zaimbo aseti daji bedo nu azaguzagui aje nanu okinzina nanu ye je aku abeshawe boye tuko tu nu azagu sepa bo maje ya tazin apu ntuko ashanzu mbwade nshanzu saisu
Jama'a salamu alaikum barkamu sada a wannan lokaci za mu fassara muku wasu daga cikin labaran suna na Abdulrashid Muhammad Kuraye zan gabatar da labaran na wannan lokacin. Gwamnatin tarayya ta ayyana gobe Laraba 1 ga watan Mayu na shekarar 2024 ta zama ranar hutu domin bikin tunawa da ranar ma'aikata ta duniya. Ministan cikin gida Olubunmi Tunji Ojo ya bayyana haka a wata sanarwa da ya sa hannu inda sanarwar ta ƙara jaddada cewar gwamnatin tarayya za ta yi aiki da gaskiya da kuma haɗa hannu da dukkan ƙungiyar ƙwadago. Tunji Ojo ya ƙara tabbatar da ƙudurin gwamnatin tarayya wajen tafiyar da aiki yadda ya dace da kuma tafiyar da kowa da kowa. Hukumar shirya jarabawa ta shiga manyan makarantun ƙasar nan ta fito da sakamakon jarabawar da aka zauna a kwanan nan inda sakamakon ya nuna cewar kashi 75 a cikin 100 suka sami maki ƙasa da. Hadiza Godwin ta rawaito mana cewar an saki sakamakon jarabawar miliyan 1,842,469. Wasu daga cikin waɗanda aka ɗaliban wanda suka zo jaraba sun nuna damuwarsu akan rashin sakin jarabawar. Farfesa Oloyede ya ƙara jaddada cewar hukumar za ta ƙara ƙaimi wajen yaƙi da ko magance rashin ɗa'a a yayin da ake zauna jarabawar. Rawar da mafarauta ko 'yan sa-kai ke takawa wajen yaƙar 'yan ta'adda abin a yaba ne domin suna nuna ƙwazo wajen shiga daji da tallafawa jami'an tsaro wajen gudanar da ayyukansu na yaƙar 'yan ta'adda. Asabe Williams ta rawaito mana cewar wannan na ɗaya daga cikin batutuwan da aka tattauna a wajen taron ƙungiyar mafarautan ko 'yan sa-kai ta Najeriya tare da jami'an tsaron farin kaya a Abuja. Kamar yadda bincike ya nuna cewar wasu mafarautan na ƙoƙarin a cikin daji wajen fafutukar 'yan ta'adda da lalata maɓoyarsu da kuma kubatar da waɗanda aka sace. A cikin waɗanda suka halarci taron sun haɗa da wakilin Sufeto Janar 'yan sanda da sarakunan gargajiya da sauran masu ruwa tsaki a wurin taron. Ƙarshen rahoton kenan, sunana Abdulrashid Muhammad Kura nake cewa mu kwana lafiya.
Nwoke nọ na ya ugbu a, nwoke afọ Chisom, n'akụkọ ụbọchị nzuru ike. Ọchịchị etiti ala anyị etinye na abalị mbụ n'ọnwa ise nke afọ a dịka ụbọchị nzuru ike ndị ọrụ iji mee ume ụbọchị ndị ọrụ. Ụlọ ọrụ ukwu ala anyị na-ahụ maka ihe ndị na-eme n'ime ala anyị, Olubumetunji Ojo, n'ozi o zipụrụ kwupụtara mkpa ọ dị ịrụ ọrụ uche nke ọchịchị ala anyị ịkwalite omenala nke nrụpụta ihe na inye ihe ndị a chọrọ n'ọrụ, tinyere ịhụ na onye ọbụla sonyere n'ihe a na-arụ ma jikwara ohere a gosipụta obi ụtọ ya nye ndị ọrụ ala anyị dịka ha na-eme emume ụbọchị ndị ọrụ a. Na ileba anya dịka ewepụtara ule elere maka ịbanye n'ụlọ akwụkwọ mahadum n'ala anyị bụ UTME nke afọ 2024 bụ nke ụlọ ọrụ JAMB wepụtara ma bụrụ nke na-egosi na pasentị 75 bụ ndị sonyere n'ule a nwetara akara 200 gbatuo. Hadisa Godwin Ebula elebara anya n'ụfọdụ ụzọ bụ nke metụtara ule a ma kwuo na ụfọdụ n'ime ndị lere ule a na-akọwa na ha ahụbeghị akara ha nwetara, ebe onye isi ụlọ ọrụ JAMB Ọkammụta Ishak Oloyede kọwara na ụlọ ọrụ ya na-agba mbọ ịhụ na emeziri ihe ndị metụtara ule tinyere ịkwụsị nrụrụ aka n'ule. Ọrụ nke ndị na-achụ nta na-arụ n'ibuso mpụ na omekome agha bụ ihe dị oke mkpa n'ihi na ọ bụ otu n'ime ihe na-enye aka ịhụ na e nwere ezi nchekwa karịsịa dịka ha si nwee amamihe n'ihe ndị metụtara ọhịa. Asabe Williams, onye ọrụ anyị, webatara anyị akụkọ na nke a bụ ihe lekwasịrị anya n'oge ndị ọrụ ọchụnta na nchekwa ọhịa na-enwe nzukọ ọrụ nchekwa na Abuja, ebe ndị kwuru okwu kọwara na nzukọ a ga-enye ha aka chụọ mpụ na omekome ọsọ ụkwụ erughị ala n'ala anyị. Ọ bụ akụkọ a ka anyị ji pịachie ya n'aka abalị a. Ndewo.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti ya ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù karùn-ún tí ń ṣe ọjọ́rú ọdún yìí sí ọ̀tọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọjọ́ ìsinmi fún ayẹyẹ tọdún yìí fún ọjọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Olúbùnmi Túnjí Òjó tó jẹ́ mínísítà fún ètò abẹ́lé ló kéde ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó sì fi kún un nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ wípé kí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba lápapọ̀ ó rí i dájú wípé kí wọ́n ó gbé ìgbésẹ̀ rere lẹ́nu iṣẹ́, òtítọ́ inú àti akitiyan ni kí wọ́n fi ṣe gààrí tírà wọn lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ láìsí àní-àní. Látàrí àbájáde èsì ìdánwò JAMB tọdún 2024 tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi léde, aṣojú kọ̀ròyìn wa Hadiza Godwin Ebune ṣàlàyé wípé 75 àwọn tó jókòó fún ìdánwò ọ̀hún ni wọn kò rí máàkì tó tó 200 rárá lẹ́nu ìdánwò náà. Èròǹgbà àwọn ọdẹ ni láti rí i dájú wípé wọ́n gbógun tiwa láabi àti láti rí i dájú wípé gbogbo ìwà agbésùmọ̀mí lóde àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ́gùn fiṣọ láwùjọ. Aṣojú kọ̀ròyìn wa Asabe Williams jábọ̀ wípé níbi ayẹyẹ ìpàdépọ̀ àti ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí ètò ààbò tó wáyé nílùú Àbújá ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti jẹ jáde, tí wọ́n sì tún fi kún wípé iṣẹ́ àwọn ọdẹ wọ̀nyí tún ń ṣe ìgbélárugẹ tòun agbátẹrù àwọn ọlọ́pàá àti àwọn elétò ààbò mìíràn lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí láìsí àní-àní. Túrì ọ̀hún kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Èmú ló ní kọ́ńbó àgbọ̀nsàyẹ̀ ló ní họ́wùhọ́wù. Èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ àṣekúdára ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láòjì o. ká sùn láyọ̀.